I'm Victoria. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. It is day 5 of Vlogmas slash Bookmas, and it's Sunday morning. I'm still in my Christmas PJs. I've just been having a cozy morning reading the 12 Days of Murder, and I am loving this book. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this book. I can't believe how good and how just perfect everything is in it so far. We start off right off the bat with this like police report about this missing person named Carl and how he was supposed to be like the body in this murder mystery party and be the one killed in the murder mystery party, but he just like disappeared. And then we shoot to 12 years later. He is still gone. We're following this girl named Charlie, and she was part of this murder mystery party and this murder mystery group, and they used to call themselves like the murder masquerade group. And so it's 12 years later. She's just been living her life. She's a struggling actress, and she gets an invite to a new murder mystery party. And it's from Allie, who is Carl's, the missing person's sister. And she invites everyone. And it's the first time they're gonna be together again in 12 years. And she decides to go because Allie does offer a reward. She does offer some money to Charlie if she comes, and then also like to help her get some connections in the acting world, because everyone else in this group, minus Carl, there's 6 others. Everyone else in this group is like incredibly wealthy and from well-known families. And Charlie is really the only like normal person, like average person that actually has to work. She's been offered this money. She's been struggling with getting acting gigs. So she decides to go. And in this process, she is like, I'm breaking up with my boyfriend, because he sucks too. He seems like a horrible person. But she breaks up with her boyfriend because they got in an argument about her going. And she gets on a train and goes from London to Scotland. And even the atmosphere on the train, they're like singing a Christmas carol, but it's not in like a cheesy way. Like it's written in really well, to where it just kind of like went into the story and didn't feel like cheesy or silly. But I love the aspect of the train. And then they get to Inverness in Scotland, and it's all cold and dreary, and they're in a coffee shop, and they all meet up again before going to this final house that's in the Scottish Highlands. So now I'm a little over a third of the way through. I've made it to part 2, and up until now it's been a ton of backstory. We're like kind of hopping back and forth from today to 12 years ago, and having little snippets from each character and learning more about them. And all these other people seem awful. Like every single person in this group seem like the worst humans, just because they've been offered everything. They care so much about class and you know, where they stand in the social status and the social rank of things. And like we have, one of them is an influencer, one of them is a surgeon, another is like an artist, one is a politician, other one's just like a rich dude just living life. So it's very interesting because they are all horrible to each other, mean to each other, and they do not like each other. And it seems like they were just in this group in college just to like have something to do. And even one of them was like, I just wanted like a group of all these people from different sectors and different families to like have an in with them. And that's kind of how things started and unraveled. When they get to the house, Charlie quickly realizes that everyone else here has been in touch and like has been helping each other out in their careers and in their lives, except for Charlie. Like no one cares about her. And there was also like this scandal where everyone like back in the day thought that Charlie stole this one necklace from this other girl named Dasha that's in the group, and she didn't. I mean, as far as we know, she didn't do that, but like everyone was like using it as an excuse to like be mean to her, and they were like, she can't afford a necklace like that, so of course she's the one that stole it, kind of thing. And they're still like holding that over her head now 12 years later. It's like really just them like bickering back and forth, being passive aggressive, and they have no love for each other at all. Like they're definitely just friends for the sake of the connection. And Charlie knew that it was gonna not be a good time, and she knew that like none of them were gonna be very kind to her, but she's like, I needed the money. So she's there, and we start off right off the bat. It's a 1920s murder mystery party. They're getting outfits, they're getting characters, they have booklets set up with who they are, what they're gonna be, and Charlie ends up being the murderer in this one. So she's really excited about it because she hadn't been a murderer before in their parties. So she's excited to be the murderer finally, because it seems like one of the fun roles. And Allie, who's Carl's sister and who set all this up, has not shown up. we don't know where Allie is. And then the next day happens and she's still not there, but there's been so much snow that they're like, well, Allie can't get here now. Like there's like feet of snow. But it's Christmas morning and they wake up and Charlie is like, wow, it's beautiful because they're in the Scottish Highlands and there's been so much snow and it's just like they're secluded in the middle of nowhere and it's just miles of like evergreens and there's mountains and stuff. So the atmosphere there is really good. The atmosphere and the Christmassiness has been pretty solid so far and has really been getting me in the feels for it. So I love that too. But now we have just gotten to where the murder has taken place. But right before the murder, they all like received these strange gifts, like really spooky gifts. And in a way that I was surprised at how spooky these gifts were. They were definitely scary. There is a bit of mentions of folklore and like old Christmassy things that I'm enjoying that it's throwing in there too. Like there was a mention of the 12 Days of Christmas, the song and like the origins of that, which I didn't know. And I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, the murder has happened now, part 2, and well, the murder. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here because if it keeps up with this, it's for sure gonna be a 5-star. I'm loving it so far. So I am excited about that. We're just having a lazy morning. I just made some avocado toast, so I'm gonna eat that and probably keep on reading. But I will update y'all once I've read a little bit more. Okay guys, update. We are going to go get Thai food and then just like drive around and look at Christmas lights. I'm super excited. I love looking at Christmas lights and I will update y'all later tonight on the book. I am getting further into it and it's still really good, but I want to say, look at what Drew got me. He got me the Lego Titanic set. Drew is really bad about like waiting till Christmas to open gifts. And then this came and it was just in a huge box. And he was like, open it. And it's Titanic. It's the Titanic Lego set. It has over 9,000 pieces. We watched a YouTube video about it and it's gonna be humongous, but I am so excited. I literally screamed. I've wanted this so bad for years now and I'm a huge Titanic person and I just can't wait to build this and like me and Drew build it together. And if he's busy, you know, just listening to like an audiobook and doing it, and it's gonna take forever for sure, many hours, but I just can't believe he got this for me. It's a huge surprise. I had no idea. So I'm so excited. That's an amazing Christmas gift. Best gift ever. I'm just so excited. Is anyone else like Titanic people? I love the history of the Titanic. It's one of my favorite things and subjects ever. I will update y'all later tonight and I'll insert some clips too. All right, friends, final update for tonight. We went to dinner. I got some red curry. It was so good. That was super fun. There were some really good houses. The last one and the best one was just on like, I can't remember what it's called, Christmas light race, something, I don't know. Something on one of the TV shows where they like battle against someone else for the best Christmas lights. So it was really cool to see that house and it was poppin'. There were a lot of people there, but it was fun. It was just a nice, easy little night driving around looking at lights. And then we got back home and I've just been lounging around. I haven't read anymore. I'm about 50% in now and there has been quite a major twist that has happened and
it's kind of hard at this point because I don't want to give anything away because I feel like the mystery here is really good, but we're like, oh, someone shows up dead. So is someone murdered? I mean, it's called the 12 Days of Murder, so I don't feel like I'm giving too much away there. But a twist has happened, and we're truly wondering who has done this, who is at fault. Is there a murderer amongst them? I mean, there has to be because they're snowed in, right? I'm a little bit suspicious of everybody except for our main girl, Charlie. I have no idea what's going on, and I'm really excited to see how it keeps on progressing. We just keep on getting little reveals and more facts about these characters and going back to their past 12 years ago and what was happening then, and like wondering how that correlates to now, and how Carl disappearing correlates till now. But I do think it's leaning pretty far into the thriller category, so happy about that. So yeah, I'm really excited to finish it. I'm hoping to knock it out tomorrow. So stay tuned for the vlog if you want to see my final thoughts. I will update y'all on the next one. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. That helps me a lot. But I hope you had a really good weekend, and I'm excited to chat with you a little bit more tomorrow. Bye.